7 assists, AJ 8 assists. I like that. 24 assists. He said if you get 30, you win. So.
Going left to right, Stephen Burtt, Coach Colin, Curtin, AJ English on the right. Steve, you guys obviously were with GaelNation last year. Came up just short with Boeheim's Army. How much did that game coming so close and didn't get so far fuel your fire for this year?
Oh man, it was a lot of motivation. Man. We were so close. To be that close and to see how far they went. After that game, there was a lot of motivation. It proved us that we set a good foundation. Coming this year and build off that. Try to make it run.
AJ, you were with the team last year, obviously on the bench. How much did it kill you not being able to be out there with your guys last year, and how much was that the reason you're here this year?
Man, it ain't necessarily kill me because I know all the guys on that team can play. This is good, not better than me. So I just, at the time I thought I was going to be doing something else, so I didn't really, I wasn't committed all the way to the team. And this, we playing for $2 million. So I'm not got to just be out there, if I'm not necessarily committed. So I told him I'm going to play next year, so I'm going to try to get everybody in there with.
Now that you're here, you're playing your first game with your guys back again. How good does that feel to be with them?
It's great, but we see each other, all summer long.
We work out together all summer.
Exactly. So we work out together. So just as like everybody else probably doesn't know that, but playing with them in an environment like this is great. I definitely love it. Thank you for it.
Coach, first game is GaelNation coach, 19-0 in TBT all time. How do you think your first game with GaelNation went?
It was great. I had a lot of fun. It's easy when you have these guys playing for you and the rest of the guys down in the locker room. And our big thing coming into today was sharing the game, and we did a very good job of that. 24 assists is really good. And we have a bunch of guys that individually are really good. I had a great talk with Stevie Burtt the other day, and I said to him, when you and Scott are in there, I want Scott to handle the ball, and I want you to be able to get some shots off the wings and play your game that way, and completely balled in. And I thought that was really good, and it's the reason why we scored so many points is because we can really spread that floor, and it's like tic-tac-toe today. It was a really good job of sharing the game.
Steve, you struggled early. You really had a good run at the start of the third quarter. What adjustments did you make?
Nothing. That's what I do. Score. I know that as being a shooter, sometimes they're not going to fall, but you can't get down. You got to keep shooting. I got a great group of guys, coaches, players telling me keep shooting, shoot the next one, shoot the next one. When I didn't shoot, even when I didn't shoot in the midst of that, no one realizing that I was a little off, they were like, still shoot. So when you got that kind of support, it's easy to keep that confidence up when you get over shots.
Okay.
AJ, you played with Aaron 2 years ago and won a MAC championship with the same impact that he had today. He really didn't score much, but made things happen on the defensive end. How important is that with this group?
It's really important. Like Coach was saying, he was naming guys or whatever, on his teams, and the main scorers wasn't wasn't the ones that won him the tournament. It was the other guys that were doing things. So that's what Aaron does. That's what Raunchy does. As soon as I was telling him, Raunchy wasn't at the first practice, but I was like, you're gonna love him because he does the little stuff that doesn't always show up on the stat sheet, but keeping extra balls alive and just running the floor, just bringing energy, whether he's shooting or not. It's just I love playing with him. That's the same thing.
And for you and for Steve as well, how important is the familiarity? How much did that help you with each other?
It's like working out. We work out. A lot of us, most of us, work out with each other. Play against each other in the summertime, with each other in the summertime, in summer leagues and stuff. So it definitely helps. Down the stretch, or when things get tight, you need stops or you need buckets. You got guys you can trust, guys you can count on. So it's an advantage. It's an advantage, and I think it showed today. 25 assists. You can't beat that.
Steve, you said in practice that defense might make the difference in this game. Obviously, you've got some great scorers on this collection. What was your defensive strategy game?
Well, it changed throughout the game. We just marshaled. We made a conscious effort in the second half. You see you struggling in the second half. We made a conscious effort to keep the ball, out of his hands, make him take tough shots, and just pack the paint. And I think what was important for us was being rebounds. They were a little bigger than us. And so it was important for us to finish off the play. They took shots. It's an up and down game. They were going to score, but the ones that they did miss, we had to make it a one-shot possession. And I think we were able to do that in the second half.
AJ, you had 5 players at over 15 points in the game. You were spreading the ball. Was that the strategy on offense?
Yeah, of course. Like I said, Coach said that we're gonna have, mismatches and stuff like that. Us out there, starting the lineup that we started, so we just share the ball. And the main thing, the one more passes, the understanding who has it going, let them get the ball. So I'm not surprised, but like I'm not just one game. So we got everything. So.
Colin, for you personally, being on a staff with Joe and Hofstra that employs pretty much the same principles that this team runs, really high octane offense that spreads the floor and presses and runs defensively. How much easier was it to implement a game plan with this group?
It's really easy. I mean, if we had our best players that were 4s and 5s, we'd play absolutely differently. But when you have guys like AJ and Stevie and Sean and Scott that can really push the pace, I think it really it's into our favor that we really get that game going up and down. I told these guys it's kind of a little bit of our philosophy as GaelNation is we want layups and 3-pointers. If we can do that, that's great. And then just playing basketball. I think give these guys over, have them be able to operate in spaces is really good.
Coach, getting a game under your belt, will you be able to make adjustments for tomorrow that'll improve the team's level of play?
Yeah, I said to someone today, I always felt like the TBT, the first game is always the most difficult one because you just don't know how you're going to play. You have new guys, you bring them all together, and I thought we were able to accomplish today. It was really good. And I'll look at see what Armor Athlete. They've been around TBT for as long as ever. Got really good players, and I just saw them a little bit. They kind of mirror us a little bit. They can shoot the ball. They spread the floor out, and ultimately I think if you ask their coaching staff and my philosophy is whoever plays defense tomorrow is going to win. We can both score the ball, so defense is going to be a conscious effort tomorrow.
Steve and AJ, having worked out up at Iona earlier this week, how much have you seen from the current group over there, and what do you think about their chances this season going for a fourth-back title?
Actually, it's only been a couple of them there that are actually on the team. But I mean, that's my school. I believe in them no matter what. And we got a chip on our shoulder. Somebody has to take that title from them. So I think we'll be going in there with a huge chip on our shoulder, a lot of confidence and a lot of momentum going in to try to win the fourth title.
Couple more questions.
Steve, what do you think about this format? It brought together 3 generations of Iona players on one roster. Some very good players join you. What do you think about the incredible level of talent brought together on this team and mixing it together?
I love it. I was excited, man, when I saw the roster. I wanted him to play last year, because of what he brings to the table. Big guard, poise, another shooter. We didn't have Sean last year. It was one of the best shooters I've ever seen, except for me.
And your dad.
And my father, right. But no, it's a great group of guys. We got guys, that do everything on this team, and I think that's important when you try to for a tournament like this. You got guys that can score, you got guys that defend, you got guys that do the little things, the 50-50 balls, the hustle plays. We can go in the post, we can beat you on the pick and roll, we can beat you from outside, we can run. We had a really special team, man. As long as we lock in and work together, man, the sky's the limit for us. Sure.
Coach, is there anything you're kind of telling the team now? I mean, you've been experienced in the TBT, obviously undefeated still. Is there anything you're kind of telling these guys as you go forward? Only 5 wins left until big prize. Anything that you're kind of instilling in them?
Yeah, I think you kind of get in trouble when you start talking 5 wins. It's we got to take one game at a time. It's a single. Every game's a single season, and you just hope to survive, and then you look up, and then who knows? You're playing for $2 million, and you kind of have to keep an even keel with that. I think that's when you get in trouble is when you feel like you're touching the money a little bit, and you start talking. Well, if we get past this, we can play them. And Siglerville got upset, and it's what you just got to take it game by game, possession by possession, and string together. Hopefully 6 wins for us. But tomorrow we're just worried about winning tomorrow, and then we'll go from there.
Thank you guys, appreciate it.
Thanks.
All right.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Steve, when you go down to Steve,